do not get discouraged. Do not feel as though we are not with you. We are here to support you. As you've seen what the government has done with the new funding model, it is working. What we are doing now, for all the students that have issues, there's an office under the Registrar of Academics, Professor Ndiku, that you can visit, and they can work with you on reapplying or reappealing for your help and your scholarship. But no student is being chased out of Masinde. We were given a directive by the government that we must accept all students, so there's no student that has been left behind. So that's what this government is doing, and we must continue to be positive, because your brain is all you have. Positivity is what you need to be able to study well and to succeed in this campus.
One of the most exciting or ongoing debate is about the student finding. These colleagues of mine who had me, I joined when I was very young, very young, a minor, the university. That time, we used to be paid school fees by government, and then we were given money. Hello, we were given money that you can use at home. It used to be called boom. I remember when boom was 900 Kenya shillings, it went to 1,100. That money I used it to pay school fees for my siblings. I also helped to pay my poor parents their house at home. It worked. Well, the style of funding changed then. Came the World Bank issues with the SPs. I don't know what the meaning of SP. What the strategic programs, isn't it? And they were no longer giving a lot of things to the universities. Whereby funding was now co-shared between parents, students, and the government. It evolved to another old model, which we have now left, to the present day new funding formula. Now, the new funding model is designed to provide essential support to students from diverse backgrounds, therefore fostering an inclusive education environment by enhancing access to education. The system supports students through scholarships, loans, household contribution, and upkeep. The upkeep is what we used to call boom. Now, this model will ensure two things. There are two advantages, or three. Number one, it aims at reducing financial burden on students. And it also will ensure university covers the cost of programs. The university has been suffering under the old model. Some universities, maybe ours is not involved in, but are wallowing under very high level of debt. I know of one university which has not paid its staff for the last 2 months, and the unions are on strike. I know of others which have paid only percentages, but because of, number one, God's grace, and of course good management, we have been able to steer our ship here well. We are not in those debt. I recognize we have some little money to do the part-time, but that we deal with. So
I want to also appreciate what the Ministry of Education is doing, especially on the funding model. I know we've had a challenge. We've had some students who are from vulnerable families that have been placed in, I can say, unfavorable bands. So as the leadership of this county, I want to urge the Ministry of Education to expedite the appeals from the students who have been disadvantaged by the funding model, so that they can also have an opportunity of getting support. But overall, I appreciate the fact that no student will be sent away because of school fees. That is something that is overriding cornerstone of the funding model to support our students. As a county, we are also having some programs, scholarship programs. I know there are some students who have benefited from the county scholarship program, where we have supported over 200 students with fees from first year up to fourth year. Some of you are here, and this is going to be a program that we are doing in every financial year. Next year, we'll also support over 100 students with almost 40 million shillings so that they can have at least they can have an opportunity of pursuing their education without a challenge of school fees.